Well, I know it's only Christmas Eve morning, but I'm going to wish you a very Merry Christmas, and really glad that you could join us. Got a few thoughts about Christmas. So why do we celebrate Christmas when we do? Well, of course, it's because you can go to the Bethlehem Registrar's office and find that Jesus of Nazareth was born in Bethlehem on December 25th in the year 0. Actually, none of that is true. It wasn't the year 0, but that's for a whole nother time, but somehow the calendar got off. No, we don't know exactly when Jesus was born. So why pick December 25th? Well, this is interesting. I think you can tell me whether you think it's interesting. It's because it was in recognition of the Winter Solstice. So it was like the darkest, shortest day of the year, but then I'm always like, but it's not. That's the 21st, and every fourth year it's the 22nd of December when winter officially starts. But then Adam Hamilton filled me in on that. So according to the Gregorian calendar, the winter solstice is the 21st or the 22nd. But according to the Julian calendar, it's the 25th. And the early church specifically picked the darkest day of the year to celebrate Jesus' birthday, indicating that up until the point that Christ came, there was darkness, increasing darkness in the world. But with the advent, the coming of Jesus, there was a great light that was in the world. And that from that day forward, there was increasing light more and more. I like that. I really love that way of looking at Christmas. Let me share a verse from John's Gospel. And John doesn't go into anything about the baby Jesus. He doesn't go into anything about Mary and Joseph and wise men and shepherds, any of that. He gives what I would say is more like the cosmic Christmas. But in chapter 1, verse 4 of his Gospel, he says, the Word, which is Jesus, the ultimate communication of God, the Logos, ties in with logic or any kind of study, theology, biology, that L-O-G. The Word, the Logos of God, gave life to everything that was created. Life emanates from God. And his life brought light to everyone. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. I love that. It's no fair battle between light and darkness. Jesus is the light of the world. And when he shines his light, he shines his light. I used to tell young people this. It's like you walk into a dark room, flip the switch. Is there a battle? Do you hear the rays of light struggling to hit the floor? No. It immediately conquers darkness. And the darker it is, the more we notice the lights. And that's where it's so beautiful to see stars at night. And the fact of the matter is, even when the source of the stars, the lights that we see as stars, are gone, that beam of light keeps coming. Many of the stars that we see, they're long gone. But light years and light years away, that beam of light's coming to us. Let me just say something else that I've been thinking about as far as Jesus being the light of the world and shining light in darkness. And there's a lot of darkness in the world, and Jesus calls us as his followers to be the light of the world. But something I was praying the other day, I'm like, Jesus, there's some darkness in me. There's some darkness in me, and would you just shine your light? Would you shine your light and just destroy the darkness in me? I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm just start with me. And I prayed that a few days ago, and I really felt a difference. It's just been a really good week. You want to do that today? Just ask Jesus, would you shine your light here inside of me? It's Christmas Eve 2020. There's a lot of darkness out there, and a lot of times we want the light out there. Invite Jesus to be the light in your interior world. And I really believe he'll do that for you. God bless you. Have a very Merry Christmas.